Players lose $20.5 million a day starting March 31st. Not today, they're not. But I'll tell you right now, in 3 weeks, $20.5 million a day for every day they don't play. For all the gains the players are trying to make, there's a $100 million difference in the pre-arbitration pool. That's 4 days of games, folks. 5 days of games, folks. Once 5 days are missed, that's it. Any gain you're getting in the pre-arb pool, poof, it magically and deliciously disappears. You think owners don't know that? So what do we do? And how do we do it? April 15th is Jackie Robinson Day, the 75th anniversary of him breaking the color barrier. I've told you that needs to be opening day. Players need to drop their complete rejection of the international draft 1 minute after the owners drop the requirement of the international draft. We've lasted since 2000 without the international draft. The owners can last another 5 years. Part of the agreement needs to say that there will be the exact runway that David Ortiz wants. There will be what baseball loves and what everybody loves when you're in politics. There will be a joint committee formed. They will have players on it from the Dominican, retired, current. They will have people from operations, baseball operations departments, the commissioner's office, and they will jointly devise and come up with an international draft that will be agreed upon by the next collective bargaining agreement. They've got 5 years to figure it out, and you start a draft. MLB wasn't going to start the draft until 24 anyway. The new agreement will be done in 27, so we start the draft in 28. Done. You got to drop it, owners. Players, once they drop it, stop being chazers. You have gotten owners to move to a place that you can stand on the podium and declare victory. You have gotten more money to younger players faster. You have gotten ways to avoid tanking potentially. You stand up and say, we are ready to play ball. Dear owners, 23 of you at least, dear players, not on the executive council, who are not being properly informed, who don't realize what gains you have gotten. I want you to sit at the table today, and I say that metaphorically because Zoom is fine, phone is fine, and I want you for 1 minute to make a chart. I want on the chart to be what your goals were for this agreement and what is reflected in the current agreement. And then I want you not to lie to yourself about the goal column. Because if you set your goals as unrealistic, it doesn't count. If your goals were realistic, and then you go to the second column of what the current deal that was negotiated up until yesterday says, both sides are going to say, we're in the zone. We're in the Price is Right zone with the little guy climbing up the mountain. We're in the range. We win the car. Play ball. And I say that with the utmost respect.